ॐ ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्ववेदान्ताः योगाः तान्नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्या योगविद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपा अनुग्रहेण वेदांत योग दर्शन शास्त्र ज्ञान साधन द्वारा आत्मानुभूति द्वारा कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थम सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति द्वारा विश्व शांति कल्याण एकता प्राप्त्यर्थमस्मिन् कर्मणि निष्ठितानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं च श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रस्य व्यास भाष्य समेत अध्ययनस्य प्रयत्नं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। आदौ योगदर्शन आचार्याणां स्मरणं प्रार्थना। ओम हिरण्यगर्भाय कपिलमहर्षये नमः। 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 ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। पतंजलि महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। ओम व्यास महर्षये नमः। 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 ओम श्री पतंजलि महर्षि प्रणीत योग दर्शन शास्त्रम द्वितीयः साधना पादः सूत्राणि। ओम तव स्वाध्याय ईश्वर प्रणिधानानि क्रिया योगः समाधि भावनार्थः क्लेशतनुकरणार्थश्च अविद्या अस्मिता रागद्वेष अभिनिवेशाः पंचक्लेशाः अविद्या क्षेत्रमुत्तरेषां प्रसुप्ततनुविच्छिन्न उदाहरणाम् अनित्य अशुचि दुःख अनात्मसु नित्यशुचि सुखात्मख्यातिरविद्या दृग्दर्शन शक्त्योः एकात्मता इव अस्मिता सुखानुशयी रागः दुःखानुशयी द्वेषः स्वरसवाही विदिशोऽपि दारूढोऽभिनिवेशः ते प्रतिप्रसवहेयाः सूक्ष्माः ध्यानहेयाः तद्वृत्तयः क्लेशमूलः कर्माशयः दुष्टादुष्टजन्मवेदनीयः सतिमूले तद्विपाको जात्यायुर्भोगाः ते ह्लादपरितापफलाः पुण्यापुण्यहेतुत्वात् परिणामतापसंस्कारदुःखैर्वृत्तिविरोधाच्च दुःखमेव सर्वं विवेकिनः हेयं दुःखमनागतम्. Friends, the topic we are discussing in Yoga Darshanam in the second sadhana pada, if we see, is for the adhikari, second level adhikari. Uttama adhikari is in Shuddha Antakarana, Abhyasa Vairagya, then Samprajnata, then Vrutti Nirodha, then Swarupa Pratishtha, then Kaivalya. For the Madhyama adhikari, the sadhana pada is indicating what sadhana ki the sadhana of tapaswadhyaya ishvara pranidhana to achieve what klesha tanukarana. Why? It helps in samadhi bhavanartha. Clear? Now, having explained how and why the klesha tanukarana has to be done, if it is not done, what will happen? That is a discussion going on. You know, te pratiprasavaheyaha sukshmaha dhyanaheyaha tadvruttayaha. In these sutras, the need of making subtler and making non-influential and elimination of the panchaklesha, avidya, asmita, raga, dvesha, vinimesha have spoken or been spoken. Now, if they are not removed, then what will happen is this one. First thing was said was mule. Okay. First it is said ki if that is not removed, simple sutra, klesha mulaha karma ashayah. If there is there klesha in the moola, means from the moola, if the klesha is not removed, if the kleshas are there, karma ashayaha, that makes us act at the thought level and physical level such a way that those actions are karmas, create karma ashaya. And that karma ashaya cannot be without giving karma phala, called as karma vipaka. The karma vipakas are two types. One is drushta janma vedaniya, another is adrushta janma vedaniya. Same thing extended said sati mule, that the mula of the kleshas when it is there, that karma ashaya leading to karma vipaka, which we talked as giver of the dushta adrushta janma vedaniya phala. Which are those phalas? They are three. Jati ayur bhogaha. सो द टू सूत्र को मिलाकर करोगे तो बात क्या हो गया? इफ देर आर क्लेशस, इन्फ्लुएंस बाय द क्लेशस विल बी आवर एक्शंस which will create karma vasana, karma samskara, karma ashaya, which in turn give us karma vipaka, karma phala. The karma phala are two. One is this janma vedaniya, second other janma vedaniya, and there are three jati ayu bhoga. So we are continuing to be in the samsara because of this klesha maintained. So through all this study, if the kleshas are there, then we'll be bound to samsara. We can never be doing the samadhi abhyas, know the self, establishing the self, get into kaivalya. ये सब नहीं हो सकते हैं. इस बात को हमें समझना है. Consequently, therefore, the kleshas have to be removed. This is a very important discussion number 2 in this particular portion so far. Third portion is what? Now, once this is clear, next discussion will be about bringing into the mind of bringing a viveki into our discussion. उस विवेकी को डिस्कशन में लाने के लिए उपोद्घात में क्या बताया कि these कर्म आशयास आदि वासना sorry क्लेशास, because of the kleshas, knowingly or unknowingly we attentive, both punya can be done, papa can be done. कोई बंदे राग से पुण्य भी करते हैं, हो सकता है. Because of the cause being both punya and apunya, these karma vipaka कहते हैं ना, कर्म फल, that can be the halada as well as paritapa. When the kleshas are there, endowed by the klesha, punya can be done, papa can be done. When the punya is done, the vipaka will be halada, happiness. When the papa is done, it is paritapa, that is the misery. Now, this topic why introduced? Only to say that these two things are there for an ordinary samsari. And he tries to do the punya and he gets the halada. He tries to avoid papa so that the paritapa is removed. Clear? These are all a samsara is lakshana. But there is a sadhaka, there is a yogi, there is a viveki. To introduce that yogi, viveki, sadhaka, these two sutras of tehlada paritapa phalaha punya punya hetutvad are said. Then what is the lakshana of a yogi or viveki? For him, there is no halada. There is no punya and punya phala is halada. Then what is that? For him, everything is dukkhameva sarvam vivekina. Because he is not seeing only the superficial immediately gaining result, he is analyzing and seeing that all these klesha yukta karma, even if they are punya, giving temporarily a pleasure, etc., in the long run, in the long distance, they are going giving only dukkha. To that level, this vivek has gone to understand. And what are the four things this Viveki realized in his life? Ki these klesha yukta karma, even if they are punya or apunya, whoever may be, they in their vipaka, they give dukkha only. What dukkha they give? Parinama dukkha, or tapa dukkha, or samskara dukkha, or guna vritti avirodhavala dukkha. Therefore, in this world there is no happiness at all. Everything is dukkhameva. Question is, difference is only for some the dukkha is immediate, no sukha. For some sukha temporarily it comes, but in the long run it definitely gives dukkha. Now this is a very very powerful discussion and understanding. कि परिणाम ताप संस्कार दुख ही गुणवृत्ति विरोधाच दुखमेव सर्वम विवेकिनः. then only he will not only give up this, then where is the permanent sukha shanti, he will be there moving in that direction. Then only he will discuss the deeper things and say कि totally जब तक वृत्ति है, जब तक जीव भाव है, तब तक पुण्य पाप होगा, दोनों का फल दुखी है. I want to transcend all that. That type of subtlety comes in a sadhaka. If you see the sukha in the world, you will never live. If you don't leave the world, you will never reach the absolute sukha or ananda paramatma. Okay, therefore, parinama tapa samskara dukkha gunavritti virodhacha dukkhameva sarvavivekinah. This Maha Sutra, more than 10 days we studied. Okay, now in the continuation of that was the 16th Sutra. Slowly we are brought into the discussion. Wherein, therefore, the four things samsara, samsara hetu, moksha, moksha upaya. That topic is brought. So he has understood dukkhameva sarvam. Now the dukkha itself is called as samsara. Please remember, dukkha hi samsara hai. Samsara hi dukkha hai. If there is no dukkha, we never want to struggle. There is no samsara. Therefore, what is the four things are introduced here by Bhashyakara to connect the two sutras. He gave the example of the Chikitsa Shastra. Rogam, Rogakaranam, Arogyam, Bhaishajam. So too, samsara, samsara karana, moksha, moksha upaya. Samsara, samsara hetu, moksha, moksha upaya is the most crucial discussion in our life. Samsara defined dukkham, dukkha bahulyameva, samsara, bahula dukkha eva samsara. Now the next three topics become crucial discussions. What is the samsara or dukkha hetu? Samsara dukkha hetu is pradhana purusha samyoga. Therefore, what is moksha sthiti? Moksha sthiti is pradhana purusha viyoga. How that is achieved? What is the upaya for that? Samyak darshanam. These four things keep. Samyak darshanam is, as we saw Samyak darshanam, in which text? In Mundaka Upanishad yesterday, our Telugu people have seen. Samyak darshanam, yata bhuta atma, yata bhuta darshanam. जो है सो है, बस वो उसको प्रोजेक्ट नहीं करना. And that Samyak Darshanam is developed through the deep contemplation on the truth as well as meditation. Then you will experience it. Through that Samyak Darshana Anubhuti only, the Prakriti Purusha Viveka or separation can be done, which removes the cause called as Prakriti Purusha Samyoga, which is affecting in Dukkha, which is Samsara. संसार रूपी दुख का कारण रूपी प्रधान पुरुष का संयोग को सम्यक दर्शन द्वारा अलग करने से ये दुख संसार रूपी दुख का कारण चला गया, इसलिए दुख संसार भी चला जाएगा. Basing on that, the discussion took us to the very important discussion where which dukkha has to be eliminated. The three dukkhas: the past, the present, future. So atitam dukkham, vartamana dukkham, you can't do anything. Atitam dukkham, just forget it, just drop it. If something is to learn from it, learn it, chhodi do bas. Second, वर्तमान दुखम, you just be साक्षी and enjoy it. सब की तरह मैं भी दुखी हुई, मैं ज़्यादा value मत दो. Then about the anagatam dukkam only we have to avoid. So therefore, in our hands, there is only one chance of avoiding the anagata dukkha, the future wala. Heyam dukkham anagatam. Then how to do? So common sense है. अगर आने वाला दुख को avoid करना है, तो कभी भी in life, either to gain something or lose something, our focus should be on the cause. Something we have to gain. If the cause of that you have done, then you will gain it. Like I want a rose flower. So the cause of it is a rose plant. So plant the rose plant in your house. One day the flower will come. Or it's available in the rose market. So go there. That's the cause. You buy it. It will get it. So to avoid something also, it has a cause. If that cause is removed, the thing goes away. Okay, now what is the dukkha karanam, which is already discussed? The dukkam heyam. याद रख लो. Dukkha heya hai. So how do you do the heyam of the dukkha? Heyam means removal. By the removal of the hetu of the dukkha. तो हेतु का हेय करने से परिणाम का हेय होता है. Hetu is cause. Heya means removal. The removal of the cause leads to the removal of the effect. We have to focus on this. This is the very most samman bonam or crucial most point of our Yoga Darshana Shastra. If this is not understood, none of the Yoga Darshana we are understanding. And same is Vedanta. कारण को निकालने से कार्य को निकालना. In Vedanta, the language is avidya vidya. This avidya is the karana from where the whole world jagat is brantya kalpitaha, aropitaha, adhyaropaha, all. So there they focus on vidya. That tattvamasi mahavakya upadesha ityadi. In the light of that knowledge, avidya goes, avidya's effects of all samsara goes. Same thing in a different language it is put here. That is the crux of this 17th sutra we started yesterday studying. Half of it we have studied. Just we'll summarize it. What is that? Drashtru drushyayoho samyogaha heya hetuhu. Heya is dukkha. Heya hetu means dukkha ka hetu. Therefore, what is the dukkha ka hetu, samsara ka hetu? Heya ka hetu? Drashtu drushyayoho samyoga. But become first clear about this. दृष्टा का दृश्य से संयोग ही हेय करने वाला मतलब छोड़ने वाला लायक दुख और संसार का हेतु है. Then we ask about samyak darshanam. What is the way that the drashta drushta samyoga we don't allow, so that the hetu is removed, then the heya has become heya. To be given up dukkha samsara is given up because the cause called as drashta drushta samyoga is removed by with this samyak darshanam. Samyak darshanam is the final upaya. But upaya we have to know before that we should know where this upaya has to be applied, where is it valid. It is valid in the removal of samyoga. Samyoga between drashta and drushya. This drashta drushya samyoga is the hetu for the samsara and dukkha, which is to be given up, therefore they are called as heya. So drashtu drushya samyoga heya hetu. दृष्टा का दृश्य से संयोग होना ही हेय रूपी संसार या दुख का हेतु है. ये हेतु निकाल दिया, सो वो संसार जो है दुख रूप है उसका हे हो जाता है, मीन्स इट्स गिवन अप, इट्स ट्रांसेंडेड. वो तो बाद में आएगा, बट इसको पहले समझो हाउ द दृष्टु दृश्य संयोग हो रहा है. दिस एग्जैक्टली 100% व्हाट वी स्टडीड 15-20 minutes back in Vedanta. The impossible wedlock between drashta and drushya is samsara. Impossible but wedlock. It is not possible for the drushya to touch the drashta, but still the drashta is influenced so much by the drushya that he is going through all the heya samsara, heya dukkha. That's what we said. From the never existing snake, we have such an amount of fear. Dukkha caused by the fear. Some of the people तो कहते मैं वहां से चल रहा था देखा नहीं, उसने मेरे को डस भी दिया. And some of the people out of the fear that is सामने डस्सा, he will die also out of heart attack. He died by the heart attack caused by the biting of the snake, which was never there. So we discussed this point 6-7 months back in Taittiriya Adhyanam and this Adhyanam also, that if something is experienced, doesn't mean that it is real. So too, if something is not right now experienced, doesn't mean that it is not there. So are you experiencing Sachidananda Brahma now? No. Does it mean that it is not there? No, it is always there. Are you experiencing the whole world continuously? Yeah. Does it guarantee that the world is existing? No. ये थोड़ा बेसिक विषय थोड़ा मन में रखना है. This is so beautifully helped to understand by our Taittiriya Upanishad just 1 hour back. कि both भोक्ता भोक्तृ and भोज्य or भोग्य both are in the कार्य जगत only, not in the कारण परमात्मा, मूल कारण परमात्मा. है नहीं? अन्न अन्नाद दोनों प्रकृति में है, परमात्मा में नहीं है. Therefore the enjoyer and enjoyed both are in prakriti, which is not real, though you are experiencing it. Like dream, you experience that time but not real. Cinema you are watching, you are just shouting also, When good scenes comes, bad scene crying, but not real. So many examples. You see the magic of magician, but not real. Keep that thought in mind. So drashtru drushyayoho samyogaha heya hetuhu. So here the four, five important thoughts are there. Three we have discussed, three more are there, five or six. Discussed thoughts are, quickly I am browsing through only in 1 minute. Drashta buddhehe pratisamvedi purushaha. इन द सूत्र द्रष्टु दृश्य दोनों बताए ना, तो पहले उसको समझना है, देन ओनली संयोग को समझ सकते हैं. देन वी नो इट इज ए हेतु फॉर द हेय दुख हेय संसार. So who is drashta? Drashta is a purusha. And which purusha? Is buddhi pratisamvedi, who is the knower of the antakarana with all its varieties of chitta vrittis. He is the knower of the chitta with all its variety of the vrittis. Buddhi pratisamvedi purusha is drashta. The knower of, the aware of the entire vrittis of the buddhi is called drashta. Well, what is drishya? Drishyaha बुद्धि सत्व उपारूढ़ा सर्वे धर्मा. बुद्धि सत्व इज अंतःकरण, चित्त कहते हैं उसको. उपारूढ़ा मीन्स which have entered in the form of what? Vrutthis. All those vrittis, whatever the content in those vrittis, कुछ भी हो जाए, all of them are दृश्य. बुद्धि सत्व उपारूढ़ा सर्वे धर्मा दृश्याः बुद्धि प्रतिसंवेदी पुरुषः द्रष्टा. So knower of the thoughts is the Purusha Drashta, and the thoughts of the Chitta with whatever the content, all of them are Drishya. दो बातें हो गए, क्लैरिटी. तो थर्ड पॉइंट कि तद एतत् दृश्यम अयस्कांत मणिकल्पम सन्निधि मात्र उपकारी दृश्यत्वेन स्वं भवति पुरुषस्य दृश्य रूपस्य स्वामिनः. दिस इज व्हाट वी हैव टू. कि this drishya called as the chitta vrittis sannidhi matrena, by being in the proximity to the purusha upakari, it influences that purusha. In what way it influences the purusha? कि पुरुष को इस दृश्य को लेकर ये दो तरह का आइडेंटिटी बनता है. either one is mama or the other one is aham. The terrible power of attraction this drishya has to influence the drashta, as long as when he is in the proximity. That is why the example given is ayaskanta manikalpam. When the iron filings are just staying there, or any iron atom, these iron, ये जो मैग्नेट आता है ना, पास में लाते हो, इसमें ऐसी जादू जाती है कि वो आयरन फाइलिंग से उसको अपनी तरफ खींच लेता है. So too, in the drishya, there is a definite power of making drashta establish relation with the drishya as mama or as aham when it is in its proximity. When the magnet is in the proximity of the iron, it makes the iron run towards it. I am pausing here for catching this point. Therefore, as long as the drishya vastus are there, drishya, that antakarna vritti, बेचारा अहम को ना उसके साथ ममा और अहम की तरह संबंध रखना ही पड़ता है पुरुष को. Like a guest is there in your house, you can't be without the awareness of that guest. कुछ ना भी कोशिश करो आप, whatever you do, you can't avoid in your mind the thought of that guest's presence. पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव हो, कुछ तो चलता ही रहता है आपके मन में. When the guest goes away, ensure that he's boarded the flight and flight collapse somewhere. Then there is no tension in the mind. Or gone out of the house, boarded the train or bus gone. जब तक है, we have to catch this. Ayaskanta manikalpam. Tadeta drishyam ayaskanta manikalpam drishya, that is the chitta vrittis. And the buddhi सत्व उपारूढ़ा सर्वे धर्म जो चित्त वृत्ति करके हमने कहा, ऑल ऑफ दैट अयस्कांत मणिकल्पम सन्निधि मात्र उपकारी। अब उसके पास में आते ही वो उपकरण करता है। व्हाट इज उपकरण करना उसका? कि दृश्यत्वेन, एज ए दृश्य स्वं भवति, इट इज बीइंग ओन्ड बाय द पुरुष, पुरुषस्य दृश्य रूपस्य स्वामिनः। अदरवाइज पुरुष इज दृक् रूप, पुरुष इज स्वामी बाय हिमसेल्फ। वो अकेले है, आप घर में अकेले हो तो यू आर पुरुष, यू आर दृषि, दृक् रूप, यू आर ए स्वामी। बट द मोमेंट द गेस्ट गेम, that swamitva of doing whatever you want, purushatva of your own, you will lose it. You have to attend that person, welcome, make him sit, give him the room, give him the coffee. अब चलता ही रहता है। What is the discussion going on? सूत्र में जो संयोग की बात हो रहा है ना, वो किसका संयोग? दृश्य दृष्टा। What is दृष्टा? Explained. What is दृश्य? Explained. Now through the example of अयस्कांतम, the संयोग बता रहे हैं, जो हेतु बन रहा है संसार का, उसको सम्यक दर्शन से हमको तोड़ना है। That will come the later sutras. Now the problem diagnosis only is going on, not solution. Okay. Next comes anubhava karma vishatam apannam anya swarupena pratilabdha atmakam. Very clearly, though it is understood to be other than us only, yet that anubhuti, that it is mama and I am that, that overpowering effect of the drishya on the drashta is seen when they are in the proximity. That is why swatantram api parartatvat paratantram. Therefore, by inherently swatantra, the purusha, but he, because of the proximity of the prakriti, he acts like a pararthatvat paratantram, acts like the paratantram. Any example you take, when that women or man are getting fed up of that wife or husband, anytime they can write later case डालो, ये तंग कर रही है मेरे को, ये तंग कर रहा है, तलाक. He is swatantra. He is swatantra to get divorced. She also is swatantra. Apply करो. But no, we stay together. They suffer. एग्जाम्पल कर रहा हूँ, इसका मतलब नहीं सब तलाक ले लो. The meaning of that swatantrata paratantra, though is swatantra, but then by giving value to that, paratantra ho jata. Like you have swatantra not to come to class, but you have discarded the swatantra and you become paratantra, use it, but others discover swatantrata. Therefore, anytime they come and they go. Okay, swatantram api pararthatvat paratantram. Okay. One line. Tayoho druk darshana shaktyoho. So this druk shakti chaitanya paramatma, darshana shakti of that drusya vastu, anadi artha kruta samyogaha. From the so much of million of life, it has a meaning in the vyavahara. Therefore, there was continuous samyoga ka habit ho raha hai. And that is the hetu for the dukkasya. दुख जो है हे वस्तु है, उसका हेतु या कारण है. One word important here is arthakruta. Artha means vyavaharika arthakruta. In the vyavaharika purpose, the drishya and drashta become samyoga for the vyavahara. But it became a habit to such an extent that the drashta is not able to be without the drishya. And therefore, that drishya drashta samyoga is taking away the freedom of the drashta, that is expressed as the dukkham, which is samsara, which is heyam. Up to this point we have seen now. Tatacha uktam, that tat sanyoga hetuhu varjanat syad ayam atyantiki dukkha pratikara kasma dukkha hetuho pariharese pratikara darshat tadyata padadal se bhedyata kantakasya bhetrutva parihara. Kantakasya is a beautiful example. Say the freedom is indicated here of detaching from the samyoga, which is the hetu for the dukkha, which is heya. हेय रूपी दुख संसार का हेतु रूपी संयोग को दूर करने वाला सम्यक दर्शन का कल थोड़ा पाठ हमको पढ़ाएंगे. ये वाला नेक्स्ट पोर्शन ऑफ द भाष्य. Attentively listen. It will be of immense help in life also, व्यवहार में, so to on the seat of meditation. So we will discuss it tomorrow. Then what is Drishyam, that will be told to us in the coming sutra. Let us focus on this further tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashyate. Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shanti.